Company X wants to gain control of their SAP licensing. They would like to focus on minimizing the cost of new SAP purchases and negotiating great deals. However, following their recent annual measurement, they are struggling to understand and validate a large compliance bill from SAP. They are keen to obtain the necessary information to mitigate risks and pay SAP for what they are actually using. The only tool they have at their disposal is SAP's inbuilt measurement tool, S-Law. The SAP team are not comfortable with the outputs from S-Law because they know the only optimization it offers works in SAP's favour, not theirs. They are becoming increasingly frustrated by how difficult it is to get the information they need to accept and pay SAP, or challenge the size of the bill. They have heard there are companies that specialise in helping SAP customers manage compliance and optimise their SAP software estates, and they are keen to engage with one of these as soon as possible. To add to the confusion, there is a lot of noise and rumours in the SAP world around changes to licensing by usage and roles and regarding indirect access. Customers have a choice to stay with existing rules for licensing on their contracts or adopt SAP's new licensing rules, which are detailed in Pricing for the Digital Age. Firstly, they would like to tackle the thorny issue of indirect access. They know their call center system is reading data from and updating data in SAP. They have heard about high-profile cases in the news and the subsequent financial impacts on those businesses, and are worried the same will happen to them. To add to the complexity, they have received the new pricing model for indirect access and wonder whether the old model for indirect access would be less costly, and whether they are still entitled to it. Company X knows they need SAP licensing advice in a number of areas. Following SAP's guidance, they feel they need help to identify, measure and quantify their indirect access exposure. They have also found they are under-licensed for professional users, but have found that S-Law has flagged a large number of ESS users as professional. Having read SAP's licensing guide, they suspect there are other license types they could be buying and are interested in exploring options. They also have compliance issues around two specific packages, XI, XP and OpenHub. They cannot find a way of verifying these outside of rerunning S-Law, which simply does not provide them with enough information or explanation of the numbers measured. Company X is global, which makes collecting all the necessary information in one place difficult. Obtaining an up-to-date and centralised view of all these assets is time-consuming and proving impossible. They need a holistic view of all their SAP licensing risks, and they need it fast. This is where Certero can help. Certero for SAP applications, in combination with Certero's dedicated SAP licensing experts, provides insight into current license usage, both direct and indirect, optimizing named user licenses, validating package measurements, and discovering, optimizing and managing any instances of indirect access. Certero also advises on the best model for calculating indirect access specific to each company. Certero for SAP applications manages licenses which are based on traditional role access methodologies, as well as comprehensive rules driven by actual usage. This provides Company X with all the information they need and allows them to have a meaningful discussion with SAP, backed up with SAP's own data. Certero for SAP applications removes the complexity and simplifies the management of package licenses through a personalized dashboard, with all the information and charts required to make informed business decisions. Optimization will always be in line with contract terms, while informing the customer of opportunities for more favourable terms at their next contract negotiation. Certero supports continuous compliance, simulations of future system usage, and automates the easy identification and allocation of alternative or cheaper license types where relevant. Company X now has a real-time, consolidated and centralised view of their entire license estate. Certero for SAP applications removes the laborious and time-consuming task of preparing for measurements, audits and contract negotiations. They now have accurate, accessible and up-to-date information for critical decision-making, including what-if analysis, trending and more. This will prove invaluable as they begin negotiations for S/4HANA. Their next step is to have Certero provide a fully managed service for SAP licensing, as a low-cost option to stay on top of all SAP licensing issues and avoid unplanned expense. SAP security teams are often tasked with license management, but they are usually busy supporting the business. This means license management becomes a low priority until the next SAP challenge. Businesses cannot afford to lack visibility and control of their SAP licensing. So why Certero for SAP license management? Resolves complex SAP licensing challenges by providing insight into true license usage and optimization potential. Removes human error by automating current manual processes and data entry tasks. Provides complete management, control and centralized visibility of your SAP license estate. Provides continuous compliance, not just a snapshot which is immediately out of date. Optimizes licenses in line with your current contract while highlighting alternative approaches. Cost-effective, flexible, quick, robust, straightforward deployment, whether on-premise, in the cloud, or as a full managed service. For customers that license by role authorizations, Certero offers superior role and risk management functionality. Certero. It's just a better experience.